Hey, good morning everyone, and it is morning. I took off about 8 o'clock. The coffee machine broke over at the hostel, so I didn't get my free cup of coffee. This is September 26th, so this makes day 104 here in Malaysia, 104 days here in Malaysia. And I'm actually just getting to the spot I wanted to camp at, called Hammock Park, which is only basically 9 kilometers, I think, from the north of where the hostel I was in. But I ended up staying in the hostel and not on this beautiful location. But 9 kilometers is just a little too close to actually be calling it quits. I got up early this morning, but I mean, look at this. This is just prime, perfect, perfect trees to put a hammock up in, with some pond ducks right there, just in case the weather gets too bad, that you can climb up underneath the pond duct. So I'm not going to be stopping here. I'll film it a little. This is all what's called, actually technically right on the other side of this pond here, yes, there's a little pond, is the where they actually have it marked off as Hammock Park, and that's with overnight camping if you want to, free camping. So yeah, I just had to stop and check this little spot out and check on the map to see where I was. So we're back on the road, guys, and we're heading north, and I'll see how much of the 160 kilometers to Kota Baru there is that I can knock off. It'll probably take me 2 days to get there, and there's a storm coming in around 1 o'clock, so I'm racing against the storm. Hopefully it'll just be a small storm. So anyway, back on the roads, guys. Let's do this. It's gonna be a good day today. Well, here's the first area here. They seem to got lights strung up. I don't know where they're actually plugged into, and they have trash cans everywhere. And you can see on the ground here, there's people who had a fire here. But this is the first part of the free camping area here, called Hammock Park. There's no hammocks set up, and well, there's one. So I think it's bring your own camping gear. But the actual hammock park that's listed on Google Maps is just a little farther down this way, another pond. But what a nice little area. There's a lot of garbage cans out here too. Yeah, they're all in these little wooden things. So, like, you see one right there. But yeah, these are pretty good space to park for a hammock, and the ground looks very nice for even like a tent. So yeah, area 1 looks pretty nice. I'm gonna jump over to the other side, see what that's like. Like I said, this was the spot I was aiming to camp, but I ended up staying in the hostel a little longer and just sleeping in a bed. So I'm gonna have to miss the opportunity to stay here. So this is the camping area, but it's fenced in, so this might be actually a pay-for one. The other section was definitely free. So yeah, like, here's the fence. I don't know if there's a charge to get in or not. So we'll find out. I'll drop in and see. Okay. This is the spot that's listed as Hammock Park. So this is an actual pay-for campground here, but you're paying also for all the luxuries. Looks like electricity and everything, plug-ins. I'm not sure quite what packs means, but I'm assuming that means the amount of people that you have with you. So it's between 10 ringgit and 20 ringgit. It looks like the maximum's 20 ringgits. But it says like between 1 and 5 packs 10 ringgit. 6 to 10 packs, 15 ringgits, and then there's the different areas there. So, but it's also listed what you get for it. So, being me, you know, 10 ringgit's not bad. Yeah, honestly, I'd probably fall under the 10 ringgit area. So, but with a free camping spot right next to it, I'd go for the free. Alright guys, but now you know, if you guys want the luxury of having the 24-hour bathroom, that's the main thing, the 24-hour bathroom with like a shower and stuff, then this, or if you have kids, they have a playground, and it looks like they have food in the morning, like set up down here. So it's an idea to keep, if you're in the location and you prefer to stay in a campground, you know, now you know the price. And here we go, right on the other side of the fence right there for the pay for is the free section. So this looks more like what I was looking for. So yeah, it's funny. Just go right on the other side of this fence and you got the free section. And there is a bathroom right over there. That's still a white building right there. Go see what the beach looks like here. So this is probably what being Hammock Park, this is probably it right here. The other spot was a pay-for campground. I don't think it's called Hammock Park. I think that's what this is. Looks like they got a nice sandy area for soccer. They got a pagoda over there. They got another soccer field. So yeah, for being a free section. And it looks like there's more spots over there if you have a tent or something you could set up. But yeah, so it's not really necessary to pay for that unless you're looking for a more like glamping situation where you want to plug up your TV or whatever. Yeah, then they got the electric outlets right there. And yeah, you got camping all up through there with a nice beach here. And that's it guys, I don't want to spend too much time filming all this. This was just a spot I was actually kind of aiming for. So I really wanted to check it out because this is where I should have been camping for the last 2 nights. But especially with the weather, how it was really good weather. And now as the weather is actually turning, like I said, at 1 or 2 o'clock is when the weather's supposed to be trying to turn a little bad for 4 or 5 hours. And then the rest of this week is supposed to be kind of the same. And I have a habit of going indoors when the weather's good and then going right back outdoors when it starts raining and stuff. So yeah, so I'm back out on the road and the storm's chasing me. That's all right. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a little wet. I do anyway, it's just usually with sweat. Yeah, this is a nice little spot. Yeah, it's super chill here. Great spot to have a little picnic too. Okay, one last look around, guys. And we're back on the road. Hey, good morning everyone. At least it's morning here in Malaysia. Who do we have here in the chat room? We got, hey, Planet Doug is here. Well, it's 11 o'clock and just right across the street I was doing a live stream like you've probably seen because I cut in a little bit of that. Just kind of showing what it's like. And I started leaving, I saw this right across the way. This nice big old park here. And I wanted to go swing through just because I know, even though I know I'm not camping in this location, someone else, one of you guys might be coming out this way and might want to live life cheap like I do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this spot's awesome. And right now it looks like everybody's having picnics and stuff like that. And all the street vendors are opening up over there. Well, let's see what the water lines looks like here, guys. Now this, I mean, it's nice and shaded. This would be an excellent camping area. Oh yeah, and a beautiful beach. Okay, make sure that doesn't fall over. Oh yeah. And more of the beaches on that side. But you can still access it right here. Yeah, it's nice. So anyway, I just want to drop by. It's a little hard to get over these rocks here. You can see a little bit of a ditch. So not the easiest access to the water, but it does have a nice little camping area. Yeah, it looks like you just pull your car back here and set up, probably camp anywhere. Or like me. Yeah, these are perfectly spaced for doing perfectly spaced for hammocks, guys. Anyway, okay, back on the road. I'm gonna try and get some kilometers. This is right here, the part that goes around the airport, the small airport here, and so I'm about ready. Just so you guys know on the map, if you look, I'm about ready to go right around the airport. So, all right, time to hit the road. So this is Penarik Beach, and it looks like the temperature has been dropping, and the clouds are moving in. So being 3:45, I've been lucky up to this point because it was calling for rain. So far I've been ducking and dodging the any type of storm. It hasn't gotten above me yet, but that looks like it might change here pretty soon. My signal's not real good, so I can't check the storm radar. So once I find a spot with a better signal, I'll check it. But yeah, this is Penarik Beach. Pretty nice beach. There seems to be some paddocks that I could actually get into if it starts raining on me around here. But I still want to pedal forward until that point. So I don't know down the street if I'll have any shelter, but that's okay. It's warm enough. I can get a little wet. All right, I'm breaking away from the 3684 right there. That's where everybody's turning and stuff on the, and I'm going down a smaller road. I'm going into what's called, I think it's called the Situhi Wetlands. So it's called the Situhi Wetlands here, although this is called the Fikri Wetlands Guest House and Resort. But yeah, so let's see if you guys can pick this up. I'm taking the smaller road out here, which is this road right here, and I'm going to be actually looking for a camping area because right now it's just turning 6 o'clock, and I'm just going to be following this road, which is the smaller road, until I can find somewhere to camp. So yeah, just breaking away from the main road, and hopefully something good comes up. I mean, I've had a lot of luck here on the east side. I found great camping areas, so I don't see why I can't find one. And already this is starting to look good. As long as I can break away from the residential a little, not real far, because that was a grocery store. Right back there, I picked up an extra liter, so I got 3 liters of water now, and a 100 plus, so, and some top ramen and all that good stuff. So I'm ready to go. So it's all about finding a camping area. So the only thing that might make it difficult, it is going into the wetlands. So the wetlands is extremely difficult to find. Camping, it's nice here though. Ah, it sure is beautiful here. Okay, I couldn't resist. I saw this little fishing nook right here. Hello, hello. How you doing, brother? Just checking out everything. It's nice here. Beautiful. Yeah, look at this. This is kind of cool. Little fishing village. Yes, I saw this. I had to stop in real quick. I know. I was just like, oh, this is too cool. So, there we go. Anyway, that's it, guys. I just saw this. I thought that was like super, super cool. Okay, back on the road. Before it gets any darker, go look for camp. Yeah, this is nice here. Nice little village. No, you're cool. Don't worry. Oh, no. Don't want the cow to hurt himself trying to run away from me. So I got 10 minutes before sunset. I pulled off the road. I saw this little sandy road out here, and I'm scoping because I have about 6 kilometers away is a campground site that I found, and it looks nice. It's right on the beach and stuff. It's just I'm not going to make it there in 10 minutes. So if I want to look for a spot to camp, I'm going to have to start looking now and just take whatever I can get that's local around here. There is some tracks, vehicle tracks and scooter tracks around here. Dirt bike track too. Yeah, a few dirt bikes. There's a few dirt bike actually tracks. So this might be a common dirt biking area, which I don't really mind. I'll just make sure I'm not, hanging across a, and there's also truck tires here too. Yeah, this looks kind of busy on the tracks. Dang. So right now, guys, I'm just looking. I'm trying to scout out an area. This looks pretty good, but I'm trying to find something that's a little bit bigger than a shrub. There's some trees over on this side. They're nice sized trees. But like I said, hammocks are kind of picky when it comes to the spacing. And making sure there's nothing in between that'll poke you and all this stuff. It's not a bad area. It's just a little, a lot of these are too small to hold a hammock. Now I did see something that's right off the side of the road, but there's some type of scooter madness going on going down this way because scooters are just whizzing by, like a bunch of them, like I ran into last time when there was some type of a yeah, anyway, I'm gonna look for a spot to camp, guys. So this is my choice, guys. It's a little loud with, like I said, all the scooters going by. But they should die off. They've just been kind of non-stop. But my choice was this, right here. Down here, drop down a little. We got one of the Australian pines again. I know they have a different name here in Malaysia, but I can't remember what it is. So right here, and another one right here. I'll just have to pin some of this stuff back, or possibly, yeah, if I can wrap it around. I need to get that out of the way, but after I get that out of the way, yeah, I mean, this is about as good as I'm gonna get. There's a small little canal here, so that'll keep back any type of little animals wanting to run up on me, and the road should keep the animals away on the other side. So there's a little bit of privacy. So there's a little bit of privacy because the branch comes down and kind of makes like a little, like a, you know, a little block here. And like I said, I think I give these guys a few hours and the scooters should be at their destination wherever they're going. All right, guys, I gotta start getting everything up. And it looks like, unfortunately, I'm gonna be sleeping sweaty. I got some wet naps I'll use to clean up before I go to bed. All right, let's do this. I hope that lets up. Well, guys, I just figured this last little bit of light, I go ahead and just show that this is it right here. I just need to get the tarp up. I'm contemplating putting up, I guess, the small one. If you look right behind you, right here, I got this broken limb that's kind of hanging here. I can tie off one of them to this side. You know, one of the, if I use my smaller one, I don't think my bigger one will actually fit up comfortably without touching all this over here. Yeah, and so my small tarp's the only one that's gonna go up. I can tie it off to this and then just find there's a bush I can tie it off to over on this side. So low on this side, high on this side, kind of have the patio effect going on. And you'll see a better look of it in the morning. I have absolutely no signal here. Like I said, I'm hoping that this loud noises of the damn mopeds will stop, but I don't know. I don't know what type of convention. It was Yamaha last time. So I don't know what it is this time. I Googled it, but no internet right now. All right, guys. I got to take what I can get. Get to editing and all that stuff, but there's no uploading until tomorrow when I can get into a Wi-Fi area. I'll start recording everything when I wake up before I tear down camp. And even though this will be a little late by the time, I don't know if I'll have to get into an area to do. I'll have to get into an area to do the live stream. So that means I'll have to tear down camp. So it won't be a live stream from camp. So, those things happen. Anyway, guys, good night, y'all. And, till tomorrow. All right. Well, hey, we're back on the road, right? All right. Peace out, guys. Hey, guys, I'm all set up for the night. I just wanted to pop in and say good night, y'all. I probably already said that. I cut up some garlic, found some garlic in my bag, some peanuts and stuff, and I'm gonna cold soak some dinner for myself. And I'm right here by the road, and which I've done several times in the past. Actually, some of the best spots to camp are sometimes along the freeways and stuff, and the freeways actually have kind of like an alarm clock effect to them, because people get up and go to work, and you can hear the traffic picking up around 6, 7 in the morning, and you know it's about that time when the traffic goes from nothing to picking up. And in the evening, around when everybody starts pushing home at 8 and 9 o'clock, you know, the traffic starts slowing down again. And it kind of has like a alarm clock, you know. So if you're snoozing and you hear everything, like the traffic getting heavy, you're like, oh, I better wake up, you know. So that's kind of what it reminds me. I've slept under many bridges. And bridges are actually good spots. They're usually dry. You know, if you got enough room, like a good 4 feet, that's a good bridge to be underneath. They're usually always clean unless someone was sleeping there before you. then there's a tendency that those can get pretty nasty sometimes if it's an old like homeless bridge. But yeah, in Arcata, I used to sleep under the bridges a lot just because it rained so much in Arcata and Willow Creek and Salyer and all that stuff. Um, and yeah, it's bridges are good spots. I really do appreciate having a bridge, and there's nothing much you have to do. Just some ground mat, some cardboard or something, right? And a sleeping bag, and it's usually pretty. Yeah, it's pretty well self-made, and it keeps the wind off you and keeps the rain off you. But anyway, guys, I just want to say, day's over, no signal, but that's all right. That way I won't be up watching the boob tube or watching anything. So, good night, y'all. And this is my setup. See, tarps up. You'll get a better look at it in the morning. Tarps up, bags up, and I'm gonna have a good night here. Good night, y'all.